There are thousands of marinara recipes out there, but everybody needs to know how to make one basic marinara. The key is good ingredients. And the most important ingredient of all, of course, is the tomato. If it is not tomato seasoned, do not use those tomatoes. Use canned tomatoes. I have a favorite brand. I use it religiously. I buy the whole tomatoes, and then I'm going to chop each one by hand. It sounds laborious, but it really doesn't take that long. So, slicing those tomatoes, dicing those tomatoes, cut them into rough chunks. Now, garlic tastes more garlicky and biting in flavor the more you chop it. So you decide. You can have just smashed cloves in your marinara, or you can mince it if you really like that garlic flavor. I just slice the garlic like this, put that into the cold pan, put a pinch of chili flake, and then olive oil. The olive oil adds a smoothness to the sauce. It also adds flavor that no other ingredient gives it. Starting it cold and then bringing it up to temperature allows that garlic flavor and the chili pepper flavor to come out gently. So when the garlic starts to turn just a tiny bit brown, that's when we add our beautifully chopped, delicious tomatoes. Completely optional is some basil, some parsley, some salt, and then finally is tomato paste. If you feel like your tomatoes are not the best quality, go and get a little bit of tomato paste, stir it in. That's just really concentrated tomato flavor, and that'll help thicken that beautiful marinara. We're gonna bring it to a simmer. We're not gonna let it boil, because if you let it boil, then what happens is the water evaporates too fast and you end up with a thick and possibly bitter sauce. I like to use this pan. It's got a great surface area, so we get great sauce reduction. Like this oval shape a lot because I can also take that lid and put it askew like that very easily, so I get partial evaporation, partial flavor concentration. And I'm gonna remove those herbs that we put in earlier because they've turned dark green and they're a bit ugly. We are, of course, going to add some new fresh herbs that I've chopped up to this. You can add whatever you want, just basil, just parsley, something different altogether. And if you want a little sweetening to this, you can put a pinch of sugar in there. But one of the things I like to add is a little touch of balsamic vinegar. Adds a bit of richness. Okay, now that's a marinara from scratch, better than what you will get out of a can, and it's delicious.